Hold up.
Hi, my name is Alisha Garcia. I'm a midfielder for the women's soccer team. I'm from Turlock, California, and I graduated from Pittman High School, and I'm a child development major.
Cool. So you're a child development major. So what are your future goals with that?
I want to become a social worker. I always thought I'd be a teacher, but I guess I had a change of heart. But I knew that I wanted to work with kids, so something to do with that.
Do you know what age of kids you want to work with, or all ages?
Well, my focus is on early development, so probably young kids.
Awesome. So you said that you are from Turlock, so you stayed local. Why did you choose Stanislaus State?
I always wanted to go to Stan. I didn't think I'd ever leave. I love Turlock, so it was a perfect fit. And my sister, she's actually on the team as well, so. And a lot of my past teammates from club and high school are actually on the team too, so it was perfect.
How is it being on the team with your sister?
We've actually played together on club and high school, so it's nothing new. We have to get used to it sometimes, but it's fun knowing someone so close.
Yeah, for sure. So seems like you've been playing soccer your whole life. It's in your family, your sister plays and everything. So if you could play any sport that wasn't soccer, what would you play and why?
I'd probably play softball. I used to play for 7 years, and but once soccer and softball started interfering, I had to choose one, so I'd probably play softball. That's what my family always wanted me to do anyway, so.
Definitely. When you're an athlete growing up and you have multiple sports, when it gets to that point that you need to focus on one, then it's hard to choose. So
yeah.
If you had an interesting story that you could tell me and anyone watching that no one really knows, what story would you tell?
I actually told my team this too. It's not really an interesting story. It's more like an interesting fact about me. But when people jump in a pool, the first thing they do is sink underwater, right? Your head goes underwater. When I jump in, my head does not go underwater. I can keep myself from getting my hair wet. It's so weird, and I've tried to teach people how to do it, but nobody can do it. I don't know really how I do it either, but yeah.
Wow, that's a very interesting fact, and it's a good story. So I feel like that's a good trait to have, if you don't want to get your hair wet.
Yeah, it's perfect.
All right, so what were some of your favorite TV shows growing up?
I didn't really watch a lot of TV growing up. I watched more movies, like Disney movies and stuff, but if I had to pick one show, I'd probably say Strawberry Shortcake. I don't know if you know what that is, but yeah, definitely that one.
Yeah, for sure. I think when I was younger, it wasn't really a show yet, but definitely the toys and stuff. But,
yeah.
So speaking of media and TV and movies and whatnot, do you have a go-to pregame pump-up song that you always listen to?
Ooh, I don't have a specific song. I have a bunch of playlists, so everybody knows me for my music, so I definitely have a bunch of playlists to get me pumped up for a game or practice or anything.
Gonna be the DJ in the locker room?
I don't know about that.
Well, you sure have a lot of ladies on your team that love music and love to be the DJs in the locker room. So, Did you learn anything new over your summer break?
I learned a lot about weight training. I used to hate it in high school. When we had to do it, I dreaded it. But after this summer, I learned a lot about it and the correct forms and everything. And it actually became something I looked forward to. So I think that's what I learned.
Yeah, definitely. You do a lot of that for when you guys are back in person and whatnot. So hopefully you love it.
Yeah.
And do you have a role model in your life, and why are they your role model?
I'd probably say my older sister, Jasmine, who's on the team, is my role model. She's only like 15 months older than me, so she's always like one step ahead, and I see the goals she achieves and, how she has handled school and soccer, and, it just makes me motivated to do the same thing. So I think she's my role model.
That's awesome. That's really cool. So speaking of people, if you could have coffee or lunch with anyone, they can be dead or alive, who would you have coffee or lunch with?
Oh, that's a hard question. I'd probably say my favorite YouTuber. Her name's Nalia Devora. I don't know. She's not too popular, but I would definitely have coffee with her because I think we have the same personality and like the same sense of humor, so we could be good friends. And she's in LA.
Awesome. What is she popular on YouTube for? Like, what does she do?
She's just very random. I really can't tell you that. I don't even know myself. Yeah.
All right. So do you have a nickname that you go by, or what is your most common name that people call you?
My nickname's Cupcake, which is really funny. Ever since I was little, I think first grade, that's when I got it. My family does not call me by my real name. All they call me by is Cupcake. And my best friends, who I've played soccer with my whole life, they've always known me as Cupcake, so it's stuck around. And for short, on the field, they call me Cup. So, yeah.
I love that. That's cool. So what is your favorite professional sport to watch, and who is your favorite team?
If I had to choose, I'd probably say baseball and the Dodgers. My mom would be happy I said that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you said that you like to watch movies more than TV. So do you have a favorite movie?
I think the Hunger Games series and the Divergent series are probably my favorite movies. Even though I really don't like action, I think those are my favorite.
And if you could have a closet full of one item, what would your closet be full of?
I'd probably say hoodies. They work with anything. They're comfortable. I'd rather be in a hoodie more than anything else.
Definitely, definitely. Especially during this time, that's really all you want to wear. Soda or sparkling water?
Soda.
Flip-flops or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Baseball or football?
Baseball.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Fall or spring?
Fall.
The beach or the mountains?
The beach.
Reading or watching?
Watching.
Driving or flying?
Driving.
Bungee jump or skydive?
Bungee jump. I don't know. I don't like either.
Cardio or strength training?
Strength.
Awesome. So that brings me to the end, but I really enjoyed speaking to you. You had a lot of awesome stories and all your answers were great, but hopefully I'm able to interview you in person soon. I know a Zoom interview is completely different, but hopefully we are able to meet in person soon. So thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a great day.
You too.
Hold up.